Hi, everyone. Welcome to Module 8. Congratulations for making it to the end of the course. There's only a few more things to do in order to wrap up. So I wanted to go ahead and walk you through what things that you need to complete before the end of the course. Please notice that I cannot take anything submitted after the last day of class. So you'll want to make sure that you have everything turned in by then. So let's click on the modules button and scroll down until we get to module 8, our last module. Click on the overview link for module 8, and that will let you know that the final thing that we're going to be doing is creating that final reflection. So you can go back and take a look at the first reflection that you did and think about the way you've grown over the class, the specific target goals that you've hit. And we're going to be doing both kind of looking back and a looking forward section once again in this reflection. So go ahead and hit the next button, and you'll see that we do have some Module 8 Top Hat materials to cover. So go ahead and do that before you turn in any assignments for Module 8. And then scroll down and hit that next button at the bottom of the page. And this will take you to the instructions for your final reflection. So essentially, this may take about 5 to 6 hours, so make sure to set aside enough time to really think about your progress and growth over this class. You are going to be revisiting those habits of mind. You can click on the link that says Course Learning Goals and the Habits of Mind, and you can also rewatch the videos that I posted on the habits of mind. So the main goal here in this class is for you to be able to transfer these writing skills to future writing situations, whether they're academic, professional, or personal. You want to be able to apply what you've learned in your writing life in general. So as a reminder, the course-based reflective writing assignments help you to accomplish goal setting, reflecting on your sense of growth and learning experiences, and learning and applying what you've learned in the past to future situations. All right, you'll notice here that the use of AI for this assignment is not recommended because you'll be doing your own personal reflections. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the instructions for this assignment is to look back and think critically, and this will look kind of familiar to what you did in the beginning, except now you have all the new experiences that you've gained through this class. So you'll have both a looking back and a looking forward section, and you can go through and address these questions in an essay type format. There's plenty of them to address. You don't have to address all of them. Just pick the ones that you feel are the most significant to you. And you'll see here in step 2, you're going to be composing and designing the questions that you're answering into a short essay. So you won't simply be answering the questions. You're just using them as a brainstorming tool, and then you'll write paragraphs of your response to these questions. So you'll see there are some additional things to discuss: your attitudes about what you've learned in the class, the evolution of your writing, and about your perceptions of yourself as a writer. Make sure you have detailed explanations and provide some visual samples and examples so that we can make that connection between what you've learned and the examples that you share. And then if you scroll down to step 3, you'll see that you need this time 4 to 6 visual examples or evidence of your experience with writing. So you could have screenshots of your previous writing, you could have hyperlinks, you could have pictures, engaging images, and you could even have some video or audio content that you found important. YouTube videos, TED Talks, links to songs, or you could even create your own video. I always love it when students create their own videos. Step 4 is the revision and proofreading section of this assignment. So you'll be revising and proofreading to make sure that you have good organization and flow within each paragraph. And you'll see here that this reflective essay is a bit longer than our first one. It's approximately 1,000 to 1,200 words. So 500 words each for looking back and looking forward. Your 4 to 6 visual examples formatted in a PDF or a Microsoft Word document. And then you can go ahead and submit your assignment by clicking on that Start Assignment and uploading the correct file. If you scroll down, you'll see again a rubric, and this should look familiar to you. It is very similar to the one that we used at the beginning of the class. And you will go ahead and be graded on both the looking forward, the looking back, and the multimodal composition, as well as clarity of style and tone. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll click the next button, and what you will find here is the course evaluation. So please fill out these course evaluations so that we can, always improve your experience of this class, and I look forward to your feedback on that. I don't see the course evaluations until after the class has ended and the final grades are in. So go ahead and click on the evaluation link in order to do that. And that will wrap up all that you need to do for this last module. Congratulations, you've made it, and I've really enjoyed our journey together. Good luck with your future work and classes and goals and dreams.